Hello everybody, my name is Scatter. Welcome back to Divine Journey 2. The auto crafting of everything has been going pretty well. It's been a couple of days since the last time I recorded. And yeah, it's going pretty well. The only thing, I'm not getting too many of these enhanced machine chassis. And the reason for that was that I wasn't getting any ender pearls because I ran out of what I had. And now the reason is pretty much that I didn't have any soul sand, so I went back and I went back to the nether and I procured some. It's still going pretty slowly here, but that's fine. I did upgrade a couple things that I thought were going a little bit too slow for my comfort, but these things are fine. We have a pretty big backup of everything. Most importantly, the machine parts. But there's a solid backup of everything. But I did promise that today we would get into Chapter 12 and actually additions, and this, in fact, we will. So the first thing I need to do is make an iron casing, which is just a few steps down here. Let's just go ahead and make a few stacks of black quartz blocks. I have so much black quartz, it's ridiculous, 47,000. So I'm not worried at all about that. Machine cases, I still don't want to burn through the machine parts as much as, it's nice that I auto-craft them now. Let's go 8 for now. That's fine. And then machine frames, I don't want to burn through even more. This crystalline brown slime, until I get the ender pearl production ramped up, is pretty annoying to come by because, this you need crystalline pink slime, and for that you need these grains of pisality, which are this, and they're also used in the machine parts. So, not trying to go too completely crazy on it right now, but hopefully today I plan to fix the ender pearl issue. But anyway, here's our first iron casing from Actually Additions, which is super, super exciting. And that's officially the starting point of Chapter 12. And I am going to take the one crystalline brown slime here. So the first thing we need to do in the actual mod is make the atomic reconstructor, which is a laser type item, which is very cool. So there are a few things that you need to make here. I made a bunch of the kind of ingredients. A variable store from Integrated Dynamics, which I'll put in my inventory just in case there's a quest. Hey, there we go. And then the materializer from Integrated Dynamics, which sounds like it can spawn items in the world. Oh no, it's just a variable thing. Integrated Dynamics is very complicated. I'm not at all good at it, but I recognize its power, and once we're able to, I do plan to use it for some things. Flux, at least. I'm sure it's helpful in a vast majority of cases, but in any case, there is the atomic reconstructor. So this thing is pretty interesting. It can do a bunch of things, and I have this sort of area sectioned off for it, and we can do some more stuff. So here it is. So redstone mode deactivation. So by default it just fires a laser every few seconds, which is fine. It is very annoying, so I'm gonna go turn it on to. We gotta get a redstone torch, and we gotta get a pressure plate, which I have an iron pressure plate. I don't think that those can be activated by items, so I'll grab an oak one. I guess I won't grab an oak one. Do I really not have the oak planks? I have like 7,000 logs. Okay, there we go. Oak pressure plate. And the idea here is we're going to just throw an item down in front of it, and it will be activated and transform the item. So what kinds of items can it transform? Well, all of these, I suppose. Clawed crystal. That's just gold. Okay. So this is coal, iron, gold, redstone, lapis, diamond, emerald. Right? And so that's it. And then it takes some energy to do all these things. But let's just grab out a bunch of all this stuff. Redstone and coal and iron, I definitely don't mind doing a whole stack. Diamond, I'll just do, I guess, 8 for now. I don't know, like a whole stack wouldn't be that bad, but I do want to hold off a little bit on there. Emeralds, I do have a lot more. We'll just do 8, if not only because I probably won't need too much of it right now. Lapis, I'll just go ahead and do a stack. Gold, I can definitely do a lot. And am I forgetting one? Probably, right? No, I don't think I was. So let's go ahead and test out this new machine. So right click to toggle pulse. Okay, and then you just put that down right in front of it. Now anything I throw will be transformed. Perfect. Okay, and you can see that it drained a little bit of power there. The power buffer on this thing is pretty huge. It doesn't look like it's... Am I out of power? I might be getting that weird diesel glitch again, maybe. It looks like that is the case. The diesel generators are not running right now. Wait, no, this redstone is on. Do I have just a full power buffer? Really? Oh, I guess the builder's been off. Wait, well then why am I not getting power in the thing then? It just shut off too, right? This must have just shut off. This is connected here. Maybe like all these machines over here are taking up too much power. That could definitely be it. I thought it would be fine to just connect those up together, but it would make a lot of sense for them not to be. So I am just going to go ahead and connect it up differently here. And let me just kind of, it's a little bit boring. So it looks like the problem actually was this cable got burnt out again. This was the same one that was causing problems before. And I mean, I understand that everything here is kind of maybe overloading it, but I don't fully get why it would have broken here or how to fix it. So let me see if I can glean anything from wikis and whatnot. All right, well, I guess it's just a general load thing, which is fine and makes sense, but I still can't connect all this up together. You can see these two... I'm running power basically only to the auto crafting area and not to the other area that I had set up first. If I connect this line right here, if I connect all this up, basically like all the way down there gets burnt out, which is a real kick in the head because like not only does it mean I can't set up the power the way that I want it to and power everything, but I lose all the HV coil, cables. So it's really annoying. And also, I don't know what to do about it. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do about it is I'm going to start auto crafting flux ducts because sooner rather than later, we're going to want to upgrade to these. Now I can't make these yet. However, I can make the resonant flux ducts, signalum, these. I can make all this pretty easily as long as it's all auto crafted. So I'm going to do that probably between episodes because it's a pretty straightforward auto crafting setup. But yeah, I'm going to rip out all this, I think, and just replace it all with flux duct power. And then eventually we can upgrade that to cryo-stabilized for infinite RF per tick. But anyway, back to business. Very good, very good. Now there are myriad ways to automate this. It's another one that's really good with integrated dynamics. Probably going to happen sooner rather than later. I've actually never seen this Glod crystal. I've played with this mod before, and I've seen everything except for that. I guess that just wasn't in the pack that I played, but anyway, that should be everything. All the atomic reconstructor ingredients. I don't think it can do... Oh no, it can do it. It can do them in blocks or in like the basic form. Rod flesh into leather. There's a few cool things it can do. Enchanted book into split book will be split based on enchantments. I have no idea what that is. This is a big one here. The elevadium ingot. This is a pretty big crafting step. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. 16 black quartz is literally worthless. And we're also going to need some basic coil. Now that's a lot of crystalline brown slime. But we are going to need it to move forward here. So I'm going to go ahead and make that. And that's just going to be the... Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll connect up just the AE2 system to the power and none of the rest of this stuff. All right, that should be fine now. I think the HV wire served us well, but I think it's really time for it to retire a little bit. So how much of this brown slime do I have? 50, almost a stack. Okay, that's not bad at all. Okay, now what was this called? Let's just look. Actually, coil, there we go. Basic coil, so I need 4 of these. Whoops. 2, 3, 4. Okay, sure. I get some fertilizer back in return, which is nice. And then 4 advanced coils, which is just this in the Glod, which is pretty free as well. Advanced coil. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a few gold back for that, which is even more useless. And now we can make some batteries from this mod. Okay, so we need to make a single battery. We need 5 emeraldic and one of those. So we need one of those each. We should only need 1 double battery though. And then what's this here? Aesthetic green and aesthetic quartz. So that's quartz and chiseled quartz. So what is chiseled quartz exactly? You can't just make it with a chisel. Okay. Quartz, so let's just get 2 blocks. Get the chisel out. I wonder if there's a way to automate chiseling. Never really considered that. Okay, that should be 1 stack of each. There has to be a way to automate chiseling. Right? I mean, we're going to need it later on, I think. Right, there we go. And very cool. Not quite ethical. Not going to worry too much about that, I guess. And then, yes, a double battery, and then we're going to need a empowerer. And that's actually going to take 2 double batteries, right? So each one of those is fine. It's going to take 2 double batteries. They take batteries? No. And then everything else here is fine. Okay. So it's just 2 double batteries, which I'm going to need more emeralds. I'll go ahead and do a stack of the... I'll do half a stack. They will be used. It's like the mantra, right? If you don't... You never have to worry about wasting materials in this unless you're doing something really stupid. But if you're not doing that, then you're not wasting anything because it will all be used eventually. Now, this I'm going to need some more of. Let's go ahead and make that many. And then get those. Okay, so now battery, single battery, double battery. God, how far does this go? Quintuple? Wait, what's the difference between this one and this one? Oh, a bobble. Oh, interesting. Okay. So 1 single. Does 1 single make 1 double? Yes. That would make sense, yeah. At first it didn't make sense to me, but then it did. Okay, so that's 2 of those. And then 2... doubles. There we go. The quest done. Now I should just go be able to make the empowerer. Oh no, there's some other stuff I need to make this. Oh no. Definitely some other stuff I need to make that. So a couple blocks of that is fine. Now the display stands, I actually need 7 of these since 3 go into making the thing, right? So that means I need another iron casing first of all. So there we go there. And now another one of these quantum discs, which I'm missing some of the most annoying ingredients for. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, these I don't know why this requires the like intermediate component of these circuits. This is the most annoying thing in the world. But I can gonna have to go make some more of these. How much rosin do I even have? I don't think I ever looked. I have none. Oh. All right. Well, I guess I need to get that processing chain set back up. Oh God. Something that I didn't actually realize when I was making the rosin before, and I feel insanely stupid, is when you process this, you get when you process the resin, you get a 50% chance at the rosin, but then you also get every single time some tree oil, and every 2 crafts of that tree oil can just be used to make coated clathrate, which is all that the rosin is for. Actually, is it all that it's for? It's what I want it for. It's not all that it's for. Maybe it's the only useful thing, though. Yeah, it looks like it's the only useful thing. So, yeah, I was insanely stupid for not doing that before. But that's the way she goes, I guess. I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to let this run for a bit. I did have to go get birch because that's the only kind of log I had on me that actually works for this. But every 40 of those on average should get 1 rosin plus the guaranteed stuff from the tree oil, which I believe is every 4. So 1.5 per 40. I'm going to have to get an auto farming station set up for this at some point, but not right now. But in any case, how much of this do I need for the Empower? Just one more quantum disk then, so 2, so 4 for this stuff. All right, fine. Let the setup run for a while now, and it is tremendously slow. This is going to need to be automated very soon, but I got what I needed for the Empower. All I need to do is charge these batteries, which I'm pretty sure they need to be, in order to actually work in the recipe. So I brought over this charging station from IE that was back in the old base, and they don't take long to charge up at all. There we go. So I should have everything else now. Machine cases, no big deal at this point, which is great because I did need a few of them. These display stands, I need 7 total. Oh, I am going to need more machine cases, aren't I? Okay, I did this math a little bit wrong. I'm going to need 7 of these total, which means I need 14 of these total, which means I need 4 of these crafts. No, I did the math right. I'm here thinking I did it wrong, but I did it right. So we're all good. The only thing missing from this, I think I don't have enough of these coils. Oh, no, I do. I should doubt myself less. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. And Empower. There we go. Power, and let's just get the other display stands out. That is just magical. Now, crafting to power for directions. Yes. Okay. Crafting system consumes power. Specialized items for the display stands. Yes. Okay. So there's a lot of things we can do with this. There's one thing that I really want to focus on, and believe it or not, it's not this. So this is something, you know, you can empower all these things. That's fine. That's fine. Not what I want to focus on. What I do want to focus on, and I don't know if there's a quest for it, but it is greenhouse glass. Now, this is going to solve the issue of ender pearls, I think. And all I need for it is for each block that I want to accelerate the growth of, which I don't know how much this accelerates growth by, but I think it's a fair bit. We'll have to see. But for each one, I need one of these, and each of which is going to take a prismarine shard, a lead gear, a moon glow leaf, and a Enderium base. Now, luckily, it's like a cooking show. I have been cooking up some Enderium base this whole time, which is great. So I have 40 of those, so I can make 40 of these. I don't know if I want to use them all on that right now, but also the moon glow leaf and lead gear might be an issue because in a cruel twist of fate, I can't actually power the metal press that's making gears at the moment because it is connected to this line that we know is not doing so hot on power right now. But if this is only doing this, okay, so I'll this actually should be fine as long as I disconnect it from all those machines there. Yeah, you know what? Well, I was going to say that works, but I guess it doesn't. Then relay. And this is such a, you know what? I'm keeping that. This is such a temporary solution, but that's okay. Now, if the extra power of 4 metal presses causes you to burn out, then I deserve it, really. Okay, but there we go for the gears. Now, I'll take those out because I am more focused on the lead gears right now. Lead is here. Maybe it's not there. Do I not have lead in a compacting drawer? I guess I don't. Look at that. But I'll go ahead and make a stack of the gears to start with. 16 of those greenhouse glass. Seems like a pretty good thing to aim for, just for the beginning here. Yeah. Okay, well, before we get into all that, I do need to get the Empower set up somewhere here. Now, because I'm going to be ripping out all the power soon, very, very soon anyway, I'm going to build a very ugly setup for this. Please forgive me. So the display stands are actually what consume the power, which may be odd if you're not familiar, but it's going to be that, and then 1, 2, 3 to the Empower, right? So that's going to go there, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then as long as you put the right stuff here, then you get what you want out of it. Now, to automate this, you can use conduits. You can use pretty much any, like their inventories, right? You can use pretty much anything. Right now, I'm just going to use a bunch of hoppers because it's all going to be moved soon anyway. I have exactly enough hoppers, which is great. I have been setting up the flux duct automation system a little bit here, and I should actually do that. So yeah, that's coming. There's still some things I have to do. Just auto-crafted signalum as well, which should have been done a little while ago, but that's okay. Yeah, so we should just be able to put hoppers on here, and then if I wanted to, I could extract out of this, and actually I am going to extract out of it because otherwise it's going to clog up, right? So extract active. I will grab a chest, and then I'll grab some of the ingredients we actually need to empower this thing. Okay, we're up with the sun, and we're ready to test out this machine for the first time. Very exciting stuff. So I'll just put that chest there, and you can insert in. And now I'll just put everything in. So this goes in the center, whatever you're empowering, usually going to be the crystals. Now the order doesn't matter here, which is great, because if it did, it would be really, really annoying. And I will just throw in all of my stuff there. And if you look at that, there we go. We're good on the power. And there's our first empowered palace crystal right in here. Amazing. Now using this, I'll just get all of them, will allow us to make the greenhouse glass. And the greenhouse glass is really, it's really hard not to say greenhouse gas every time I say that. It's not super hard to make, just some dark iron bars. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. We're going to want a whole stack of that in order to make 16 of this. Is there a quest for the empowered palace? I guess not. But this stuff in general is pretty damn useful. Sack dag. That's going to be quite a while, I think, before we get into that. But yeah, it looks like it's for lots of blood magic, abyssal craft, all that type of junk. And we can cross those bridges when we come to them. Okay, 16 greenhouse glass. Now if we head over to the Ender Pearl farm, I'm told this really, really, really speeds it up. Now the issue here, of course, is that I'm not powering the farming station currently, which means lots of things. For one, it's really hard to actually get to. I can probably just connect it up to... Well, actually, this is the only thing on this power line, so this should be fine to connect it to. This shouldn't burn anything out. If it does, I'll be extremely mad. Everything looks good. Okay, so the farming station is back up and running now. Let's try out this greenhouse glass stuff. Let's just go for this corner here. All you have to do with this stuff, it is from Actually Editions. You just have to stack it above a crop that you want to grow. Now, right away, I'm not seeing it make a huge difference. But I know it can stack just for shits. Let's try that. Okay, that's... I mean, unless I just got lucky in seeing that. That was noticeable. Maybe I just got lucky, though. I mean, this stuff does grow pretty slowly. Somebody in the Discord did say that just one layer really sped this up, but maybe they had like a layer going all the way across. I'm going to see if I can break this. You know what? I'm going to get the damn silk touch out just to be safe. Oh god, wait, no, I don't want to break it here. It's going to fall into the ender lilies. You know what? You just do that because I'm afraid. Oh, that sound is so frightening in this game. Okay. So that should be good. And just because I know it will speed things up marginally, I will go ahead and just place it down. Hopefully it gets noticeable. I mean, obviously this isn't too much of it, but we really want this Ender Pearl production to ramp up. Now, what I could also do is set up a mob farm in the end. Right now that seems like way too much work, but now these are grown and they weren't before. Maybe it is going to be good enough for us once I get some more of it. But anyway, that's not really what we're here for right now. Let's have a look at the quest book. Let's see how much progress we can make towards some of this stuff that's coming up. Now, we're almost to the point where we can make orange heart containers, which is cool, but I'm not really feeling the need for health since we don't really have to fight anything right now. I'm sure it's coming a little bit later, especially Abyssal Craft. I know it's some crazy crap. I don't know if you actually have to kill stuff if there's bosses, but let's see if we can just grab this crystal bundle before anything else. Now, because of all the crafting involved, I doubt we actually will. But let's see. So Vivid Alloy. Vivid Alloy is just energetic silver and ender. Okay, so that's ender pearl. So wait, don't worry about that right now. Platinum I'm good on. Clay I'm good on. Cloudberries I can farm more if needed. What about empowering gold? So Lumium gear. I should probably autocraft Lumium. Remind me how that's made again. It's just tin, silver, and glowstone. So I could really easily do that. I just set up an alloy smelter for Signalum. I could just set it up right next to this. You know what? Just because I know I'm not going to finish that. Let me see if I can finish this flux duct auto crafting here. So I know I did this sort of while I was not recording there, but I should be able to finish this up. So all I need to do is take this out, fill it up with destabilized redstone. Right, that's this step, and then just craft that into that, and then that into that, which of course that's more ender pearls as well. Oh man. Okay, let's just see how far I can get with this. So fluid, thermal fluid. Why don't I see it? It looks like a washing machine. It's impossible to miss. There it is, right at the bottom. Okay, fluid transposer. So I should just be able to suck this stuff out and then some stuff in. So if I filter, you are going to want to take in wait, no. I need the magma crucible first, right? So destabilized redstone, I just melt down magma crucible first, right? So magma crucible, I do have one just sitting here. And I'll put it this way because these machines don't interact on their front. And you are the one that needs to filter. You filter and you take redstone only. That should be good. We're already extracting redstone on there. Yes? Yes, no? Is there just none there? No, there is some there. That should be... Oh, that's just the machine. There we go. So you're going to get destabilized redstone. You're going to output here. You're going to input there. And then you are going to... I do need another filter for that, I think. But I will use a different channel. I'll use yellow because it makes sense to me. Filter, and you're going to take this stuff. Empty. There can't be that many things called empty. Redstone energy flux duct empty. That's the one. So then you are going to extract that on yellow. You want to keep inserting though. Don't get it twisted. And then, so that should be working already, I think, right? As long as I take input there. Yep. And then, why are you not getting this stuff? You're outputting on the left. You're inputting on the right. On the left. Oh no, on the back it has to be. On the back. On the back. There we go. And there's our filled redstone energy flux duct. That is just going to have to be one of these ones. Now the issue is, why is gold and silver? Hello? No? Invar, nickel, good. Why are you no longer getting gold and silver here? because there's no gold and silver coming out. I just forgot to add a bit of this. Crisis completely averted. I was like, there's no way I'm running out of gold. Like silver, maybe. Silver is at least feasible, but there's no shot I'm running out of gold. That would be insanely bad. Now, do I have any electrum just to put in there for now? I do. Okay, so take that. Now, the issue is, of course, it just burns through it all before I get the chance to, like, forget and remember. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Barely missed it with that electrum getting used up, but there we go. That's my one gripe with these machines. Not my one gripe, but it's a big gripe, is that you can't really do what I want to do in that way. But yes, okay, so now we're getting... No, wait, that's nickel. Oh, why did I put that in there? What? It needs to be this. Okay, I'll just wait for the next crop of electrum here. Okay. There we go. Now this is actually what it needs to be. This is actually what it needs to be. And now you're just going and you're going and you're going. That's fine. The only other thing you need to make, you need signalum, and you need red alloy ingots. Red alloy ingots, not something I'm auto-crafting. But with a simple crafter and a furnace, I can just make them here. Now all we have to do is take some of it, make sure it goes in here, forget, remember, and then forget one more time. Need to take that out of the output and forget. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Don't make more of that, please. Just make... You need to be extracting there. Just make the other stuff. Okay, there we go. Now I can remember this. So now we're getting everything. Signalum flux duct. Now all I need is another crafter to make the resonant flux duct. Okay, and this is just more red alloy ingots. And then this stuff, that can just be a simple crafter, which is amazing. Crafter. The most annoying thing about this, honestly, is making the crafting tables. I can't believe how annoying crafting tables are to make in this mod pack. It's actually insane. I think I have some more axes in there. Oh, I don't. Yeah, bad decision, in my opinion, not to give us a better way to make crafting tables. Because, like, if you look at JEI, like, even late game, this is the only way to do it. Which I guess is not that bad if you automate. So fine, I guess. It's still just annoying. Like, it just doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean? Oh, well. I won't complain too loudly about it. Okay. So now you actually are going to insert, and because these machines are so good, I never shut up about how good they are, and they can just take whatever they need and nothing more and nothing less. You can take the red alloy ingot, which is great, and then you can also take the signalum flux ducts from here. Now don't do that. I don't know what kind of crazy stuff is going to happen here. So don't do that. Hopefully nothing weird happened. I mean, it's already connected. Like, this one is the only thing, and it's extract only, so it's fine. And then you're good there. And now the only other thing, I should probably automate Enderium and just put it out there. I mean, it's going to be a while before I can do that. I mean, I have 44. I should probably just go ahead and make all this into the stuff right now. So there we go, 12. I got 12 cables, and I'm deluding myself into thinking that's going to be enough for the entire base power. But, you know, in theory, I'm automating this now, right? So technically, that means that I could just wait and get enough, right? However, I know that's probably not realistic, but I will make sure that I extract this out to the drawers. Always active, and a lot of energy needed. Yeah, you're telling me. Let me actually take a look at the quest for that. I think it was back here. Some energy needed. That's those ones, sure. A lot of energy needed. Upgrade them all the way to resonant. Yeah, we can't do the cryo-stabilized yet, which does give us infinite RF per tick, but I think this is going to be fine for a while. This is going to be fine for a nice long while. At least I hope so. I'm going to dedicate an entire drawer to these. I'll put it up here just for shits. So there we go. I'm technically automating these. My main priority, I'll slowly replace the HV. My main priority is, of course, to get everything powered, because right now it isn't. But replacing all the HV is great, and I'm really not going to miss that. I'm really glad that that is going to be a thing of the past soon. But not quite yet, but soon. But yeah, I think we made some good progress today. Made headway into actually additions in Chapter 12, which is super exciting. And yeah, next time I guess we'll continue with that. But for now, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.